Recently, this article was published to show how to exchange securely weather observation data using Identity Based Encryption. In this article, they use the standard IBE and an authentication mechanism also based on pairing cryptography. In the next demonstration, I'm going to show you how to use IBE3, which is an improvement on the standard IBE that brings verification and authentication in a process, making the exchange a lot more secure. What we have here are 3 simulated weather stations. Very simple. It's just sending very few data, but the idea is there. This application will request the data, collect them, and use IBE3 to transfer the data between the sinks and the application. So this first station and the collecting application have been registered with the same trust center, which means that they have parameters that are compatible and can authenticate themselves. Let's request data. Okay, so we received, so the station has prepared those data and we received them. What happened is that the key to exchange the data have been encrypted in this packet, and AES has been used to encrypt the data with this key. This parameter is a signature of the original data and it verifies the integrity. So because the signature is correct, then I can display the data. Then the second example is using a tempered version of the original transmission. Means that I've encrypted the data, but the signature is different because I've signed the data before and then I modified the data when I encrypted them. So if I request those data, what's going to happen? The system detects that we have tempered data because it cannot, this time it cannot authenticate using this parameter. It cannot authenticate the content of the encryption, and so it's rejected. In the third example, this is simulating a different station which is not registered with this collecting application. So the parameters that are used here are different from those of the collecting application. So the collecting application won't be able to decrypt the data. Let's do it. Okay, so we have received an encrypted packet, but when the key has been calculated from those parameters, it's not a valid key and the application cannot decrypt them. This is what we see here. The decryption key is invalid. So this is what happens with IBE3. This is how we can secure packets of data with simple and compact mechanism.